Okay, so g'day, welcome back to These Coins and Banknotes, and today we have a bunch of banknotes, but I'm just going to do short videos on each of these banknotes and probably upload them on a Thursday. So the first banknote that we have is a 5 shilling from Austria. So this banknote is dated 1945. So if you don't know Austrian history, Germany took over Austria in 1938 and incorporated as it divided it up into various provinces. So it pretty much didn't exist as an entity, but the main borders of Germany were still around as those provinces. And well, this banknote, this design, and all the other denominations issued in 1945 have the same design as the ones that they issued in the 1920s. Specifically, this design was first printed in 1927, and that banknote was used to 1934 when they introduced a 5 shilling silver coin and removed this banknote from circulation. So we have 3 dates pretty much for this banknote: 1927, 1945. There's also 1945 with a date on here of 1951, so that's the last issue. And in 1952 they replaced this banknote with an aluminium coin that was 31 grams. It's actually quite a big aluminium coin. I don't have one on the table, but it was probably the size of this round 50-cent piece. And then in 1969 or 59 they replaced it with a silver coin. Anyway, this is a small banknote. It has specifications. It's 110 millimeters long, and the width of it is only 67 millimeters. And who we have on this banknote? We have a Professor H. Bruch. I can't find any information on this guy, so I assume he was probably a mathematician based on the actual compass. And he was probably just a person who was just a faceless, what do I call? Model, yeah, faceless model for this banknote. So in the center of the banknote we have 5 shillings, Austrian National Bank, Vienna, 4th of September 1945, and we have 3 signatures. And this banknote was designed by Rudolf Juncker and Karl Störer. And we have a black, so this is the black overprint, looks a bit bluish. And then we have a green overprint. So the overprint is there. So you can get 2 different varieties of this banknote. And in the center here we have the Austrian eagle, which you can't really see it in this banknote. On the other side we have some terraces. So this is an iron mine in Erzberg. It's in Steinmark. So that area has a lot of iron mines, and I believe a lot of it is to do with, I can't remember, it's something about green schist. So I'm not too sure, I'm not too familiar with the geology of this area. So being iron, it would have a lot of minerals that have iron in it. And then here we have 5 shillings again, and it has some writing down below which I haven't, probably whoever counterfeits this banknote, it's illegal. Now in the 1927 banknotes, this part here actually had serial numbers, but this one, because it was of low value at the time, had no serial numbers on it. So this replaced the 5 Reichsmark. So at the end of the Second World War, 1 shilling was equivalent to 1 Reichsmark, and that's how they exchange it. And I believe the exchange rate was a bit different for the previous shilling that they used. So if you wanted to buy one of these banknotes in this condition, you'll be paying about $10 to $20. Uncirculated ones get to be pretty expensive, and this banknote was demonetised in 1954. So I hope this helps you with your Austrian banknotes. Thank you very much. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time, and goodbye.